Huh. Okay. Starts with axes. Ah, first character to start with axe. Cool. Garlic. Could just do fat rune tracer and not level him up, and then you don't get more curse. Yeah. Yeah, dupe seems okay. Means no magnet. No, it means no crown, so still take magnet. Okay, good. Oh, no crown, garlic. Should have taken Spellbinder. Yeah. Handle. Garlic. Axe. I mean, Santa Water eventually is good, but I don't think we'll need it now. We'll always be able to get it later. Or we don't, and it doesn't matter, I don't think. Fireball. I think those ones are dead. Yeah. And their bodies just didn't dissolve for whatever reason. You got burbs. Axe, garlic, Bible, burb, Santa Water, laurel. Yeah, may as well. Alright, let's get burbs. We need a lot of levels. Headwind. My dude. They had a couple characters. They added an extra reroll you can buy. But they also put in Curse, which makes enemies stronger and you take more damage, or something. That comes in 10% stages. So you can buy that yourself to effectively up your difficulty level. This character has Curse as one of his stats he gets every so many levels. Yeah, more Bible. That's about it, really. How was your 7-day dying? I wasn't able to stick around too much yesterday. I saw little bits and pieces here and there. I say I do like the that robot that you have. The flying droid thing, the drone. Got all cranky when you put it in the box. I'm trying to save your bacon a couple of times. Oh, bracer. Okay, so we got the 4 things, so we can take track orb now. Or potentially armor. I wonder if you need to take armor. I don't really want to take... I don't know if I want to take knife yet. Okay, I like Bible. I'll probably have Laurel with the birds. Yeah, definitely want to get a track orb. And then once we union the birds, then we get to pick another weapon anyway. That'd probably be Santa Water. I might go Santa Water first and then go Laurel. The Santa Water upgrade, I was a little bit, it was okay, and it did have bigger damage, but its position, I liked it originally being further outside, but I think now you didn't need to kill stuff outside the Bible, because things would push into the Bible belt anyway, and then the Bible would finish them off. But the Bible always finishes stuff off, whether it had less health because it had been standing in the Santa Water, or you didn't pick up Santa Water. So if the Bible belt's going to kill everything anyway, you may as well have more stuff on the inside. And since the new Santa Water goes inside, like that way if anything gets pushed through the Bible belt, you've got more defenses, closer to you. Which is always why I had Laurel, was in case something got through and I wasn't paying attention, I could take a hit or two. But Santa Water kind of replaces that, except now it works in conjunction with it, so... I guess the only reason we take evolve axes is because, well, this guy started with axes. So that makes sense. No, I just did a run before. With the new guy, the panda. He's okay. I like his cherry bomb weapon. And this is the other new guy. Yeah, and you guys like a, I don't want to say better version of Mort, but I think he is slightly stronger. Because he's basically Mort, but with a different weapon. And that weapon explodes. However, he throws them all at the same angle. Whereas the bones get thrown in all different angles. Still gonna hold off on the Santa Water. I want to get that bird in. Get the other bird. I have to take it soon. What's I waiting on? Oh, tracked orb. Boss broccoli. Hey Z, how you doing, man? We've been trying to get Garlic to do more in the endgame by making other weapons worse, and it's not working very well. Yeah, I think you just need to be happy that when it does what it does in the early game, it's still there to do something in the endgame. I know that's a lot of people's biggest complaint. They're like, oh, its DPS is so bad. It's like, it's not there for its DPS. It's got an early game job, and once it's done its job, you just gotta be happy with it. And people are like, oh, I'm gonna get something else to do Garlic's job. That way I can have something else in the end game. Like, well, that's the greedy play. And, you know, we know greed is good, but greed also leads to death. Every time you skip it, you can't make it past 15 minutes. It's because it gives you, there's so many waves that it just gives you bulk kills. Right? Because a lot of it'd be interesting to see the stats, but a lot of the enemies don't have that many hit points, so you don't need high damage numbers to kill them. Right, the majority of the kills getting here is going to Garlic, right? Like, Garlic's just plowing through. Sure, the other things are killing the enemies too. Bible's doing a lot of work. But... and also because the DPS meter counts overkill as damage. Or at least it did when we tested. And by testing, we just ran a couple runs and looked at the difference in numbers and kills. Like I had a very low kill count win very low damage win with the same kill count as a very high damage win. Is this with max curse? No, I haven't bought all the curse yet. That'll be next. It'll be interesting to see. I figured playing this guy, I do have 10% curse on because I needed it for a different achievement. So I figured this will be interesting to see, like a step into how curse plays because he gets the extra curse. What's his curse at the moment? So his curse is at 40%. So max curse is what, 50% for any other character? So it'll be a small step up from this. And then this guy obviously with max curse would make it like 80%. Garlic gets worse early game max curse Hyper Green Acres because no longer kills. Yeah, that's a good point. But what about like the knockback factor? Is that a thing? It's probably a thing, right? Yeah. So I think that's enough of a thing to let the other weapons do the damage, especially if you got Bible and you can knock out into the Bible range or into the Burb range. And so in that respect, the DPS is trade-off for you, or the utility is a trade-off for the DPS, right? And a very valuable one, which you just don't get from another item. Knives, kind of. But I don't think the knife, the tunnel path thing is as strong as the knockback utility you get from Dalek. You do also get the boss killing from knives, which I personally like. But you can boss kill other ways. I think more so out in the forest I really like the knife just because plant waves. Yeah. Okay, definitely knife helps, like if you're doing that, moving in a straight line. But I don't know. I think also with the burbs, when you get the two, because the way the two circles rock back and forth, the burbs, knives good for that because it sort of lets you focus on the path. Like you can cut the path and let the bird sort of wash over the top and back. Been playing with Max Curse Lama and Max Curse Passive Whip and Lancet are a must. I changed my mind on Lancet. Like I still really appreciate what it does, but one of the negatives is it prevents knockback on the frozen enemies. Now you can push them around, but it means when they're frozen, the other enemies push them into you, and if you don't kill them, they're now inside the circle, whereas not freezing them forces their face against the Bible, and they die. So it's a bit of a... It'll be interesting to see what happens when we get up there. I still think most any build is viable even max curse, mostly mitigated by Bible. I think the issue is Bible is absolutely broken, right? Like, Bible's just broken. But the dev seems pretty onto it and is not going to make changes to it because people would just be upset. And so you just have to accept the fact that there's something in the game that just wins the game. You don't even need to evolve it. I think that's where it's like, if you get like Tome and Spellbinder up, you have overlapping Bible casts. You put Bracer on it, and your dude is literally living in a table saw blade. Don't need Spellbind? You probably don't, but being able to have two casts of Bible overlapping is really good if you haven't upgraded it. Although if you get Spellbind, you're going to upgrade it at some point. I guess in the no-move runs. But you don't need Candle either. I don't know about with Max Curse on Max Curse Guy. But I know I've won... with no Candle Bible. I don't know if I had Bible was unupgraded as well. Because enemies just couldn't break through. It's just too much of a barrier. You had all the healing items? That could be fun. I don't know how... I think maybe 6 of each is too many. But I don't know, like, even without that, now with skips and re-rolls, like you can almost, we do it almost every time, we get the 12 items we want. Even more so, like, skips and rerolls just make that happen. Might be different now that I'm going to reroll bird and I might not get sand or water, but we'll see. Once I got that 8th bird, I shouldn't have been picking up experience gems. That was misplay. I should have waited for the chest. Otherwise, I'm not going to get a level from, like, I'm not going to get a point to spend. I'm going to have to, like, pick an item, but I do have the skip and reroll. I very much like sand water. There's our chest right there, on the left. We better evolve birds. Unionize. Unionize my bird. I think they're the only things that can be unionized. Alright. Oh, we can get levels in Burb at least. So we do have, hopefully, if we don't get offered, sand or water, we can just put the point into Burb. Lightning Evolve? Yeah, Lightning Evolve's kind of cool looking too. Oh, we'll just take sand water. There you go. Just wind forehead. Curse made getting levels easier. How did Curse make getting levels easier? More enemies means more XP. Yeah. But you still gotta kill them. Granted, more enemies means you can hit more with axe, I guess. Problem is your build is done before 20 minutes, then you're AFK till the 25, then AFK again. Well, that's what it's always been like, though. Sometimes you're AFKing from 15 minutes. The reason I like the bird builds is because you have to keep playing for an extra 5 minutes. I'm even going to try and rush Stone Mask just so I can AFK for even less, because that's why I can only come back for whenever there's a new patch. I give it a few days in case there's a second patch, and then have a night of this and then I'm out, because the game's fun and all, but I can't 8 hours. Like we played it 3 days ago. I had 4 runs in a row that were all wins, where I was AFK by like the 17-minute mark. I enjoyed it, like a lot, but unless I put a movie on in the background. Oh, hey Tyler. Mondays, last day of the week. Cool mechanic would be offering up equipment slots for achievements or something. Yeah, maybe. I like that. I was just saying before, I think maybe 6 is too many for weapons and passives. Chase down. Am I missing any dots now? No. Do I want to chase down the thing? Not really. I was going to chase it down. Oh, maybe in case I need more monies. Nah, dude just puts out patches when he's got them. He also runs beta. Like, there's a beta server, I guess. Branch, yeah. The guy quit his day job? Really? I mean, I know he's had a lot of sales. Maybe he's in a country where like it equates to being a lot of money. Well, it's early access still, so he probably could, at quite a while, just said, "Yep, it's released. I'm done." I hope he does something smart with the money he's made off this so that he can, you know, not be like, oh man, unless his day job is just a menial job, in which case then you can just get another one of those. You know, good luck to him. He made a really good game, catchy idea. He really, I think, nailed it with the price point, because like, probably could have put it out for $5 or $10, but I think at that $3 price point, it's like, it's a $3 game. Just buy it for him, and people just bought it. And made a lot of really smart decisions. Price will increase on 1.0. It's kind of a tough increase though. What do you put it up to? $5? And then what's even the point? You know, it's like, as much as I really agree with, I love the business model of cheap early access and then increment on release. I think it'd be like, if you're just going to do the one, it can't be a huge jump. Like, if he goes to $6, he's effectively doubled the cost, which I know a lot of games do that, but they do that in stages over time. Another game similar? We'll have to have a look at that. That could be interesting. I don't think that kind of sucks though. I mean, games are games, right? Platformers are platformers. There's not much to them. Whatever this genre is, I don't know what you call it. Tower defenses. There's very few things that are completely brand new. Well, just because one's mobile only, like if someone did come up with something really unique, and it was one platform only, someone else coming in and like doing it, like blatantly doing it on a different platform because, well, it didn't exist and I wanted to exist on this platform so I could make the money off it. That's not good. But like, yeah, there's like, just because you did one thing once doesn't mean you're the only one that can ever do that one thing as well. Otherwise, you know, whoever put jumping in the first game, like, you know, once Pong put that out, there'll never be any more. You can't have any version of put thing in goal behind defender. I guess with so many sports. Ice hockey, basketball, regular field hockey. I even say tennis. We'll leave that for the courts to decide. We just focus on the positives of this game. I'm going to stand by that because I started working on a tower defense where you expand the path on which the enemy is going to come from. Except it's not going to look like bad Minecraft and actually have good algorithms. Feel bad for someone else that probably got the idea from someone else anyway. I mean, I think if you want to feel bad for anyone on it, you have to do an absolute ton of research and be 100% sure that the person you're feeling bad for, you don't have to, you can feel bad for the wrong person. I shouldn't be telling you what you have to do. But, like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, they probably got the idea from someone else. We got the idea from someone else. We got the idea from someone else who got it from something else. It's like that whole, the PUBG Fortnite argument where PUBG did it first. Super Fortnite, we've got PUBG. You know, PUBG fanboys didn't realize that they got the idea from, like, literally dozens of games before them. This is a twin stick shooter without the second stick. Yeah, that's the thing. Copied Enter the Gungeon, straight up. Yeah, and that's what I said, like, so, which is, you know, feel bad for the guy that didn't, I don't even know if this other game, if it was even successful or not. Maybe he did make a lot of money. Maybe there's no reason actually to feel sorry for him. Let's say he didn't. Feel sorry for him because he copied another idea and it didn't do well, whereas someone else copied the other idea and it did do well. Or what does happen frequently and where it's the leap is, what if there's like something up the top that both guys didn't see each other's work, but they both copied from this one, but this guy released his on mobile and this guy released Vampire Survivors on Steam, right? He hasn't copied this guy. He could be copying that guy. Who copied this guy? Who copied that guy? You know, in the meanwhile, they might not have never seen each other's work. My favorite is there's the team first-person shooter game with objectives that you've got to, like the points you've got to try and control. Very cartoonish art style and hey Def, you know, it's called Paladins. Everyone's like, oh, it's a rip-off Overwatch. Like, it was released in early access on the weekend of BlizzCon at the BlizzCon when they announced Overwatch. So they were out first, and yet people just straight up said, "Oh, they copied Overwatch." Like, well, hang on, you know, there's a little bit of a time thing there with that one. Oh man, we still got to revive. I got to unbuy the revive, I think. Survive 30 minutes lava. Unlocked Skull-O-Maniac. I guess we just got to get one now.